Guten Morgen, all. How is everybody? I see Paul in the chat. Good morning, Paul. Fantastic, sarcastic, yes. Together, through our powers, we clown the clowners. Biggles, what's going on, brother? I think today is going to be filled with the utmost of minutia. Dressing these tables and just making the scene a little bit more lived in, I think would be a good term for it. So, let's see. Moss, are you going to play Goblin Slayer with me? You know, Biggles, I don't want to make any announcements or anything, but there's a good chance that's in the cards. How's everybody doing this morning? Everybody doing good? It's Saturday morning. Hopefully, you guys have the day off of work. I know it's also Father's Day weekend. Some of you out there who may be fathers, hopefully you are being celebrated like you deserve. To be completely honest with you, fantastic. Asking what Goblin Slayer is. I am not 100% sure what Goblin Slayer is. I just know it's another TTRPG. And I was talking to Nozaku Boy about it, and he hasn't played it, but he loves it, and clearly Biggles loves it. So I'm pretty stoked about it. I think it'll be fun. We have no formal announcements on that just yet. But destroying filthy goblins, yes, exactly. Because that's what they are. Is it not? They are filthy. Disgusting, disgusting creatures. Happy my work week is over, currently doing laundry. If it's based off of what I think it is, don't play a female. I didn't realize that it was based on that it was actually based on a manga, sorry, slash TTRPG, or slash anime. Hey, dog. I need to give these dogs a bath. They're dirty. Dirty, dirty dogs. I mean, you know, anime chicks do have the biggest of titties, so I don't know, man. Maybe I would play a female, just to see what it's like. Let's see, I kind of want to add more windows. I feel like I need more windows. I have not seen what was it? Troll 2. I have not seen Troll 2, so I have no idea. Oh, I need to switch this around. This is, boop. There we go. I think maybe scale this down just a tad. There we go. Yeah, we need some more windows. Oh, really? So this this manga is rated M for mature? Color me interested. There we go. Make sure that they are aligned properly. There will be a hidden wolf in every map, Commander. Because it turns out, wolves, either you just absolutely demolish them in 2 turns, or they are the most troublesome enemies you have faced. I think the problem is, you want to know what it is, Commander? You all have trounced so many wolves over the course of this campaign that you underestimated them. I would love to learn about the hatred of goblins. I will say, Biggles, there is plenty of goblin hatred in Fear of Ages Past. Just ask Commander. They are the first ones that they aim for every time. Oh, Commander, I think that's where you're wrong. I think that is where you're wrong. Since when have wolves been considered quote-unquote good boys? Haven't you seen the Gray? I think I want to put a nighttime filter over this, and it's going to be nighttime in this tavern here. I'm just going to have let's see. Night filter, there we are. And then, oh, nope. We are going to have this on layer 4. That's good. Then I'm going to search for light. These are all on the 5th level. But why is it so dim? Like, I wish there was a way to put the filter... Like, the only way I could put the filter outside is if I have everything in the tavern on a higher level than the filter itself. Hello, Nozaku boy. Fair enough, Commander. I can't really argue with that point. Yeah, figure out how do I bring these... How do I bring this light up a little bit? Because it's already on the top layer. I don't know, man. I'm thinking... I'm starting to think that maybe I have no choice but to just leave it during the daytime. Like, I have this vision where the whole place is lit up and it's, you know, it's a big gigantic party at nighttime. But I just do not see... I don't see how I can make the tavern itself any lighter. I mean, I could try to center it and then... I suppose that's all right. I don't know. My truck? You mean my SUV with a bed on it? I just need to put like all kinds of here, we're gonna get rid of this real quick because I want to see the difference. Oh, that one's much bigger. Can't tell the difference with that one. Don't know. Don't know. Oh, okay. I see. I see. Well, you see, not if you off him first. You see, Paul, there are certain things that have to happen. And I will railroad the players. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to railroad the players, or at least I try not to. I try not to, okay? I give them a chance to hurt, harm, and or otherwise maim everyone. As to whether or not they kill them in the allotted time, I mean, that's up to the dice. Oh, yeah. No, I'm like... Look, if I wanted to spend $80,000 on a vehicle, I'd get a truck. Right now, my vehicle is a truck-like vehicle that has a good number of the capabilities of a truck with to not quite the same degree, but has much nicer interior for much cheaper. So, wait, Rhea, they're called Rhea or Rhea? Like Rhea Perlman? Danny DeVito's wife? That's funny. Yeah, sometimes cats do need to be railroaded. It's very difficult, especially in a game like Call of Cthulhu, because there are certain things, like the way that when you're following a module, there are certain things that the module basically prescribes to have happen. And if the players do something which prevents that from happening, it derails the whole thing, which sucks, you know, but it is what it is. Ah, hello, Sir Clueless, hello. I'm gonna need to adjust something real quick. Bup, bup, bup. Okay. Yeah, well, the Santa Cruz, like... The Santa Cruz, I'm not really sure what the Santa Cruz was built for, to be quite honest with you. Like, mine's closer to a truck than a Santa Cruz is. The Santa Cruz is like... I would consider... do you guys remember the... like the Chevy El Caminos? That's... A Santa Cruz is like that, but with a... But like a sedan instead of a coupe, you know what I mean? Dagnabbit! I unselected that! Or I thought I did. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up putting like lights all over the place, which means I probably need to wait till the last, because that needs to be some of the last stuff that I do. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And in that case, I know that I want to put, let's see. I want this here to be... This here's gonna be a little bit of a little bitty river. Just a tiny one. Oh, look how big those waves are. We don't want that. We want let's see. Let's adjust our texture scale a little bit. There we go. Let's come back here. We're gonna reduce the opacity just a tad. Then we're gonna come back. We're gonna see it's gonna be coming up on shore just a little bit. There, I gotta come back in and reapply this. There we go. Paul, you may have a point there. I do come closer to killing Sevi than everybody else, but I'll tell you this much. That is a lot of that is more thanks to the system itself than my abilities as a GM. But let's see. You know, I'll need to look and see if they have a dragon figurehead type thing. Clueless. See, I know they don't for kind of the asset pack that I'm using. And in order to get that, I might have to switch up my asset packs, which might clash just a little bit, but we'll play around with it and see what we can do. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it has been raining here it's been a nuisance here recently. That last weekend when I was floating, luckily the river wasn't completely flooded, but before I went down there, I'd learned that there was a woman who had died on the river that I went on just 2 weeks before. And she got dragged underneath of a tree, couldn't get out of her kayak, and that the current was pushing her basically into this kayak. She drowned. So I was a little nervous, but the river wasn't actually too bad. The only thing is that there were so many trees down. So many trees. Oh, yes, Commander. That's a great idea. That'd be amazing. We should do that. Well, thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. I like knowing that I possess a greater ability to kill characters than than other GMs. I've said it before, you know, like one of my biggest goals as a GM is to not, my goal is not to kill the players, but to present them a challenge. And it's kind of like I don't know, I guess you could say it's my own taste, because I typically will play video games on one of the harder difficulties, except for Clear Obscure. For whatever reason, like the skill gap between expert and expeditioner is monumental. Like the parry and dodge windows shrink by like 50%. But yeah, most of the time, I just like a good challenge, and I don't think things are as fun unless you have a good challenge. But with that, I like things to move quickly as well. So like the one thing that frustrates me to no end is when, like, I don't mind failing as a character. I don't mind failing as a character in a game if things are moving quickly. But when things have slowed down to a crawl, like combat slows down to a crawl and such, and I get a turn every 30 minutes, a failure is just, it annoys me to no end. And that's why, like, people will say something about, I think Matt Colville. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Matt Colville, but he has this series on YouTube called Running the Game. He has created a new TTRPG. And forgive me, I forget what it's called. But in combat, you don't really fail. You succeed every time, but you roll dice to see how well you succeed. Ah, hello, Darth Dave. Happy almost Father's Day to you. I am not a father, but I will be going down to celebrate with my dad today. Just because I guess tomorrow is pretty busy for everybody, and yeah. I, however, am not a father, although maybe one day, if I'm lucky enough, I will be. Goblin Slayer does something like that, as in, like, you roll dice to see the degree of success that you have. Yeah. And see, that's why I like the One Ring so much. And it might seem like the simplicity of it might seem a little bit underwhelming during combat, because like you get your secondary action, you get your primary action like any other game. But it's not one of those things like Star Wars is there's so much of this where the abilities that the players or the characters get have so many different conditions. It's like if you are within point blank range and you can see your other party members, you can cast this thing within a 30-foot radius in order to give this bonus, or if this condition is met, you can get this bonus. And it's just like you're spending 20 minutes looking over the rules and making sure that the ability will work, that it takes forever for somebody to get their turn over with. Whereas, you know, I like the One Ring keeps it very simple in that, you know, everybody gets their primary action is either an ability check or it's an attack. That's it. And then they have a couple of designated secondary actions, like they can take their helm off to reduce their load, or, you know, they have certain abilities which can be designated that only basically consist of a skill check. But it also keeps it fresh in that if an enemy succeeds in attacking you, you still get to roll dice. It's still an opposed roll for the most part. Like if they get a piercing blow on you, you still get to roll dice. So it's not like the players are still active even throughout the enemy's turns. And combat usually moves pretty quick. Like the longest I've had, I mean, I don't know exactly how long the longest round I've had in the One Ring, but it's been, you know, probably like maybe 10 minutes. And that's if I've got a ton of enemies. Like if they're fighting 12 different enemies, then a turn might take like 10 minutes. Or a round might take 10 minutes. Oh, Junkyard Heroes. I miss Junkyard Heroes, man. I do. That was a lot of fun. Given that was me breaking my streaming cherry with that game, but I had a lot of fun with that. Oh yeah, Savage Worlds has got a lot of that too. Like turns can take forever in Savage Worlds. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a certain amount of complexity, but at the same time, I think complexity in some games gets incredibly cumbersome. And I'm also not necessarily the type of person who likes to be considered a, you know, I don't really have this superhero fantasy where I, you know, need to be just basically a god killer in every game. I'm not a min-maxer, which no shade on you if you are a min-maxer, obviously, but I've never been the type to find a whole lot of enjoyment out of, you know, manipulating statistics so that I might be the most powerful character of all time. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, James, yeah, you're right. And I know I can go on and on about how much I love the One Ring all day. I love almost everything about that game. I really do. I think it handles so much. I think it handles the simplicity so well, and it keeps things going. Like, you know, the enemies seem weak, but a lucky shot can end a character. Like, that's it. Yeah, and you know, I tend to not get to your point, Darth Dave. Yeah, hence your 2 parry. I tend to not get super attached to characters either, which probably isn't necessarily a good thing considering, you know, Erudai pays for artwork. But I mean, you know, I don't mind if characters get killed. It's like Frost was saying. He's like, he's had tons and tons of characters die in TTRPGs. It's really not that. It's make believe after all. There are some players who get very, very much attached to their characters, and they feel as though they've lost the game if their characters die. Whereas, you know, in a game like 5th edition, I can understand that because you're basically building a superhero, and if your superhero dies, well, it's a little bit more of a loss. But it's still not even that much. But like with a game like Call of Cthulhu, your characters are built so that they will go insane and that they will die. Things are very, 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 very lethal. Yeah, I don't think you're a bad TTRPG player, Commander, because you don't min-max. Like, even though I know you put it in quotes and everything, but it's like the whole goal of it is to have fun. Like, you're not necessarily... There's not really... You know, failure can make things fun, too. It's like I was talking about before. I don't mind failure. I don't mind failing certain roles. It's just when it takes forever to do something that I start to get annoyed. Well, it turns out all you need to do to get a character killed in Savage Worlds, Darth Dave, is jump into a river where there may or may not be octopi. Ho! Look at the size of that tree. I want to put some... Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to put a little bit of probably dirt or mud, maybe sand or something here. Just on the shoreline. Even a little bit of character here. I feel like did I not turn down the opacity enough? Probably not. Let's turn it down a little bit more. Turn it down to about 50. Make it grimy. I'm gonna put here, we're gonna get rid of this filter real quick, just so I can kind of see a little bit better as to what I'm doing, and then we'll reapply it here in a bit. I'm definitely gonna want to put ooh, mushrooms. Where do the little bitty plants go? Oh, they're around here somewhere. There we go. That's Faye? Oh, here we go. I think there's some lilies that gathered in this little... I imagine there's like a little bit of a still... Area's a little bit more still here. Just here in the corner. Alright, I'm going to come over the top of this. Let's see, we've got the opacity at 30%. Let's do that, and then we're going to come over the top of this. Just so it's very clear that these plants are underwater and being almost pushed by the current there. There we go. Fifteen, 15, 15, 13, 13, 12. That's incredible. Oh yeah, you can't get away from mosquitoes. They're the worst. Of course, they're going to be in still waters. Oh man. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh. Yeah, stretchy stretch. All right. Let me see here. All right, I'm gonna grab some more coffee, and guys, I've got a special treat for myself, not for you guys. I've got some boiled eggs. I'm gonna run and grab that stuff real quick. I'll be right back. I have returned, and I have coffee and boiled eggs. A box without keys, lock, or lid, yet inside gold is hid. Eggs. Oh, is that how that works, Dave? I wasn't sure on the whole anatomy thing, you know. I figured, you know, huevos equals testicles. Therefore, testicles equals eggs. Alright, later, Commander. I'm gonna need to liven this up a little bit. Did I put that in the background? There we go. Okay. There we go. Oh wow, this is wacky. I didn't realize how funky some of this fence looked. Yeah, it looks a little bit wacky. A dish of gonads. Sounds like a dish of gonads. It sounds like a Gur Martin book. From the author who brought you Winds of Winter. Oh, was it that loud? Sorry, guys. I didn't realize that my eating those eggs was that loud. It's all right, though. I've had one egg, and my hunger is sated for the moment. I've got 3 left to go, though. I'll wait till this stream is over to eat those. I'm starting to think maybe I need to redo this fence. It looks wonky. Yeah. I think I need to redo it just because it's just odd, man. It's just odd. I just need to go stamps, maybe. Wacky fences make wacky neighbors. Oh, put it in. Yeah, this is what I shall do. Good morning, Nomi. Fantastic. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. So, Nomi, I'm curious. How far did you get in Clear Obscure last night? Is there not a gate? I just need a gate. I guess there will be no gate. There we go. See, we're already looking so much better. We look so much better now. Ah. Yeah, fantastic. I am choosing to ignore that because that is such... You're making such ridiculous statements. I don't even... I can't take it seriously, man. I just can't, you know? Right on. All right. So you're in it. You're into it. I hope you like it. I'm a fan of Clear Obscure so far. Obviously, because I've kept playing it. However, it's obviously not for some people because somebody, some wizard in our midst, likes to poo-poo all over it. Let's see. We're going to turn the opacity down just a little bit so it looks like mofos be traipsing mud all over the road. I don't know why people call it a JRPG. Like I can see the comparisons, but it's not like it's clearly not a JRPG by definition, so. But Biggles, I think it's definitely worth a play. I will say that much. It's worth a play. Yeah, I better save this. Ass fodder. Yeah, FRPG. That's good. Oh no. That's like saying that if turn-based is the standard, then XCOM is a JRPG. Rhythm games? What do you mean when you say rhythm game? You mean like one that has dodge and parry mechanics? Because if that's the case, I can see that. Like the dodge and parry were not my favorite mechanics when I first started playing it, but I don't hate it. Oh, yeah. Well, the dodge and parry is timing, but your own attacks are not. Like, the timing element is very much a small part. Well, I say it's a small part. It's about half the combat. You're going to rely on that whenever it's the enemy's turn. But when it's your turn, you don't have to... Well, no, I take that back because you do have the quick time events whenever you attack to try and get critical hits. So, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I completely forgot about the quick time events in there. Hey man, to each his own. You don't have to love it. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty good. The story is compelling enough. Oh, you know what I need to do? Need to add a window to the kitchen. How big are these? That's at a 65. These are at a 60. Okay. I love you too, Biggles. No homo. Just add a little bit of adding a little bit of dirt to the road just to make it a little bit more. Let's see. Placement. Give it a top layer of dirt, just cause. No, I might need to turn the opacity up just a tad. Yeah. You know, Dave, you got a point. I can't argue with that. Some people do enjoy a nice pie. The eating ass I will never understand. I'll never understand it. And I'm never going to pretend to try to understand it. It's just you know, some dudes like to get shitted on. And not going to ask questions about that either. I mean, I think in cases like that, eugenics has a valid argument, but you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I think maybe looking for something specific here. Good morning, Chrysanth. How are you? Yeah. It is Saturday, Chrysanth. You can set your calendar by this stream, mostly. I'm doing good. I am a little sleepy myself, as I stayed up until about 2 o'clock in the morning playing Expedition 33. Because during the week, at least during the day during the week, I am an adult. However, when I get off of work and it is time for some video games, I am a child. And it is a miracle that I did not stay up until it's a miracle that I don't have like a box of Fruit Loops just waiting for me when I play video games. Although I feel like that's a missed opportunity. I really should have a box of Fruit Loops. No, I didn't miss the last 2 weeks. I missed last week. Just last week. And that's also why I said, mostly. Let's see, where's that road? Kind of want to make sure that I can Pokemon Silver is good. I dig it. I dig Silver. I think there need to be a couple of buildings over here and maybe an alleyway. So I'm just going to make some quick... let's see. Probably needs to be a door over here too, honestly. Hello, Michaela. Everybody's popping in. What's up, guys? Why is all this on... Okay, okay. I don't understand why I've got all this on the 4th layer. They've only got red roofs, but they've got blue windows. How does that make sense? Bruh. You know what I could do, though? Nah. Not what I could do. What I shall do. Let's see. Looks weird. Like, how am I supposed to use this piece? Like, I want to use it, but I'm not really sure how it fits with all the other pieces. Oh, boo. Michaela, Scotty's putting you to work today? Gross. Yeah, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're just gonna do this. I'm gonna try to use this, but I don't know. It looks too much like a wiener. Not a fan. We'll just do this. Just call it good. Do this and call it good. May look more like a banana. The curvature is banana-y enough, right? I think there definitely needs to be a door. I'm going to pretend that I have to place this over the wall instead of making room for it in the wall. Let's see. See, there's Dave with all the good advice. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna put. Actually, I need to put all of this. There we go. There we go. Let's see. Get rid of that. And then, what do we got here? I think this is... Yeah. Oh. A family barbecue, eh? A pumpkin thing with cream cheese and cinnamon rolls. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. Oh. Oh, man. Yeah, sorry guys. I kind of got into into the zone there. Just kind of quit talking. Yeah, see, I got to put bushes on the outside of this. No, I got to put something on here. I was thinking bushes to keep the homeless from sleeping outside, but, you know. I have a slight distaste for the homeless. How long ago was '08 for you? Or for me? About the same amount of time ago as it was for you. No, '08, I think I was a sophomore in high school in '08. I graduated in 11. So I was a freshman / sophomore, I believe. I think that math works out. No garbage, no trash. Wait, you got yelled at? You got yelled at for telling a guy he looked younger than he actually was? Yeah, that's a compliment. Mine needs to lighten up. Trying to figure out what I want to put on the outside of this here. Maybe nothing. Maybe I don't want to put anything there. It's like, what would they store out here? The only thing I can think of is like if maybe they might have another wood pile out here for this fireplace here. But they'd be unwise to keep it outside as opposed to undercover. Oh no, what have I done? I clicked on the wrong thing. You feel like a PDF? I wouldn't say that if I were you. Well, I don't know. Considering, let's see. Oh, man. Let's see. Which DM do you want for Dracolich? Honestly, I'm not sure how Erudai is going to do that, because he's kind of spearheading the whole thing. And so I don't know if once we fill up all the tables or once we get enough players, I don't know if that's going to be and yeah, I don't know if it's going to be a situation where players can pick their DMs, or and I don't know, because that might be one of those things where maybe a couple people get to pick their DM, but at the same time, there's going to be, like, if there's a certain DM that people like more than others, then you might have their table fill up faster, and people might not get to play with the DM that they want to. But if they just do it to where it's like, if they just do it to where he just randomly assigns people DMs, then that would probably make more sense. More of not inflicting combinations of players on a DM, yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. I don't know if yeah, I haven't run you in a game, Biggles. That'd be interesting. I'd like to have you in one of my games. The next game that I run, honestly, I don't know. Because, like, the games that I run Well, I take that back. I was gonna say that the games that I run tend to be a little bit more serious, and the game that I was planning on running after Fear of Ages Past is over is also very serious, like really serious. But at the same time, I don't know if I necessarily need to do that. I might change up the tone a little bit, but with JJ wanting to do what he's wanting to do next, I mean, I think it's a good balance to have kind of a more serious campaign and kind of a more goofy one. Yeah, Dave, I would love to run you in a game. What was I looking for? I was in the middle of thinking about something, and then we got talking about this. I can't remember what it was. Oh, now, Dave, you're just stroking my ego now. I see what you're doing. I don't know why you're doing it. I see what you're doing. No, I'm not saying that you are too much of a goofball. What I was saying earlier had nothing to do with you, really. But yeah, the games that I typically run are a little bit more serious. But like I said, I think it's a good balance to have kind of a goofy campaign and a serious campaign. But as a player, I tend to be on the goofy side. Obviously, I mean, in case you haven't seen the ones that I've... I said stoking, Dave. Stoking. S-T-O-K-I-N-G. Take the R off. Good Lord. I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was. Must not have been super important. What was I doing? Dagnabbit? I never said that. Screw that fantastic guy. We're partners in memes, man. Even though you make the memes, I just kind of show them to people. I need to liven the place up a little bit. See, this map is just full of minutia. Okay. I can't spend too much longer because I got to get ready to go down to the parents' house here pretty soon. But I want to make sure that I get this map done to a satisfactory level today. So that way, ideally, those of you who support us over on Patreon will have yet another map today. I would love that very much. And for those of you who didn't know, oh yeah, I should let you guys know just in case you didn't know. So Tabitha put up the video for the collaboration on her channel, and I have succinctly put up the map which I had made on the Patreon. So we can, yeah, if you guys are interested and want to use that, it is now available. I don't know. JJ and I were talking about it, and I kind of want to, I don't know. I kind of want to put it together and actually create like a dungeon out of it. Just for maybe a one shot. I don't know. It might be more than a one shot. It's big enough it could take a couple of games, but what am I doing here? Tabitha, I don't know if it was a, I don't know if it was a competition. I suppose you could say that she won. The hell kind of bush is this? That's a weird looking bush, man. Looks kind of evil. I mean, was it a competition and I just didn't know about it? I don't know if it was a competition, to be honest with you. It was just something that we were doing. It does desperately need trimming. Look at it. Speaking of which, I got hedges outside I really need to trim. They look terrible. Nah. Oh, she did? Oh, I missed that part. I mean, Dave, you're not wrong. If it means good things for my ego, then I will take it. Oh, you know what? Somebody had said something about a figurehead. Is everything with Tabitha a competition? I never really thought of her as a competitive person. Maybe she is. That's different. I guess they added that in there to show that it was for sure transparent background. I don't know. Odd. There we go. Somebody said something about a figurehead. There we go. And then we could put one. You know what? No. No. Let's, I want to move this behind the bar. The detail on it clashes a little bit with the map style, but it's not that bad. Yeah. Well done, fantastic. Well done. Getting someone to Alt F4 on stream is That is a point of pride. You get bragging rights for that. Michaela is on kick now. Hello, Michaela. Chrysanthus on kick too. Hello, everyone. Let's see. Good point, Chrysanth. Good point. I think maybe, you know what I think I'll do? I'll just do this. I'll do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh. Let's see. We're gonna put a node here. We're gonna drip this. Grab these and drag them in. Hmm. There we go. We got bushes all around the place to keep the homeless from sleeping there. It's perfect. You know, it is kind of nice to have something that's like, you know, people can fall asleep to. I consider it a compliment, honestly. It's like, it's not that it's boring, it's just relaxing, you know? Not that I have the most soothing of voices. I guess I could dedicate a stream to potentially trying to keep my tone of voice a little bit more soothing. Maybe have a little bit more of an ASMR type stream, you know? One that perhaps people might want to fall asleep to. Perhaps lower my register a little bit. Talk about how the foliage in this map is... The foliage on any map can be troublesome if you don't know what you're doing. And the fact that I clearly have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, Sunday morning's supposed to be, I mean, it's not supposed to be nap time, but I guess for some people it kind of is, you know? No, it's not Sunday, Biggles. It's not Sunday. You did another egg, that sounded great. No, I'm not going to do that. I didn't realize it was so plainly heard. Okay, let's see. I think... Okay, that's on the second layer. First layer, rather. Okay. I want to get a little bit more out here, maybe. Do they have just like little grass sprigs? Nope. Here, why don't we do this? This will be fun. Advanced settings, placement, multiple, area. Density. Turn the density way down. Oh, you know what? I need to... Trying to think. How do I want to do this? Oh. Why is it not coming up? There we go. I saw a stump in here. What's going on? No? Odd. I know I saw a tree stump in here somewhere. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think, yeah, because I was in the wrong. There we go. Let's see. Or do I just want a big tree? Just do a big tree. Okay. Now I think it's time. I always need sizable wood. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. What does this do? What does it mean to stretch versus to repeat? Like, I genuinely don't see any change. I have no idea. Let's see. Overlay. See, this seems like a... That seems like a good blend there. Yeah. Nope. It's not what I needed. Go back. Let's see, I'm going to turn these into soft light. And then... Yeah. Okay. We're gonna... that don't look right. See, we're going to change this around, but we're going to turn this into... screen, no. Oh. I don't want a hard light, because that's a little bit much. But maybe, I don't know. Oh! Never mind, that's too much. Let's just do that. And then we will do... And make sure everybody knows that this place is hip and happening. Oh, I know what I need to do. I need to bring these bushes down. There we go. And then... we're going to put that there for a second. I'm probably going to end up using it again anyway. There we go. See, these windows don't have shutters. Yeah, buddy. All right. And we're gonna... There we go. We don't necessarily need to have chandeliers visible on the map to illustrate the presence of such. And then, let's see. Get a nice big light source there. Ooh, 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 ooh. I need to come back. Let's see. We're gonna do... That's too big. That's what she said. Let's see. Let's get rid of that, actually. There we go. I want to do that, and I want to duplicate it. Who doesn't enjoy thunder thighs? It's a redeeming quality. Probably need to have a window in the kitchen, don't you think? There's a light. Why am I not selecting the... There we go. No, we want that one. Woo. They all like that? That seems a little bit much. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, see, Dave knows what I'm talking about. We got to have a window in the kitchen to let the smoke out from the burnt turkey. And, you know, set the pies out on. All right, let's see. These tables look a little bare to you guys? Yeah, let's put some cups and stuff on there. Oh, yeah. Why didn't I think of this? Oh, my God. I got to get rid of some of these. We're going to... Okay. I didn't see these before. These must be new. You gotta have mugs of ale. And then we can go back in. We're going to add a few more empties. All right, now let's see. We want some plates. Oh, that's cool. Hanging mugs. That's dope. Got a spilled mug there. Okay. Let's see. Plates. Sacrificial bowl? No. What kind of place do you think this is? Elven tableware. This is a tavern. Where are those other ones? Oh, why am I in... I'm in fantasy battle maps. I need to be in watercolor. There we go. Yeah. Hello, feline. How are you? I keep calling it, it's either feline or vajayjay. You are vajayjay. That is your name. How go the reading lessons? Okay. I think I am almost done, but I have got to pee really bad. So I will be right back, guys. Alright. I'm back! No, you don't need to vamp now. That's alright. I didn't take that long, did I? Okay. I mean, honestly, this seems pretty complete. I don't know. You guys think I'm missing anything? Let me see. I'm trying to see. I mean, honestly, I think it looks pretty good. I might make a few minor adjustments here and there, but yeah, it looks good. Yeah, yeah. I'm wearing sweatpants. I have no zipper. Ha. Okay. Well, yes, there was. There was Dave. Let's see. I did flush, and I did wash my hands. You know, guys, honestly, I can't really think of anything else that I want to add to this. Unless somebody else can think of something. If you see something that you think, does anybody need to think that, oh my God, my words are escaping me. Does anybody see anything that you think needs adjusted? Aw, Dave, you are too much. You do me too much credit. No, I will not. I spent 3 sessions on this. We're supposed to be doing like a map every stream or 2, and this has taken me 3. My glasses. My glasses need adjusted? Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I think... Yeah, I think that's as good as it's going to get, guys. I mean, I'm sure there's always room for improvement. You know that. But, I think that... Here, let me see something, actually. Move this in a little bit closer, maybe. I want to select this thing of... I want to select these bushes. Let's see. There we go. All right. Drag them in a little bit closer to the wall there. There we go. There we go. I mean, there's a, you know, we're somewhat handicap accessible, I suppose. Down here, is that what you're talking about, Clueless? I mean, I don't know. Do you think there is too much empty space? Let's see. Would it help if I broke up that area with like a carpet or something? So like if I came in here. And then, let's see. Oh, I see what you're saying. So this table up here, you think it should move down a little bit? Oh. I'm screwing things up here. Is there like a taxidermy? I could see having some mounted, mounted stags and stuff. Let's see. There is no drag queen story hour, Dave. That would be ridiculous. I have a hard time believing there's no, like, stuffed animals. By stuffed animals, I mean, like, taxidermy. Oh, because I'm in regional. All right. I think this moose needs to be a lot bigger. Because mises are huge. There we go. Yeah, that's probably about right. Holy smokes, my kick is getting overrun with bots like all of a sudden. That's incredible. Like, what happened? It was like within the last 2 minutes. Hold up. GTFO. Banhammer. Oh. You know what? How do I don't know how to mod somebody. Let's see. I'll have to look into that. You know what? Chrysanth, if you want yet another place to mod, I will give you that mod power as soon as I figure out how to do it. Let's see. Oh, wait. No, that's not it. Oh my god, dude. It happened again. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on. No, don't give Chrysanth control. Alright, let's see. Band-Dave! Alright, let's see. Want a warthog? Yeah, let's get a warthog in here. Oh, no, there's no room. The door is taking up all the space. Let's see. You know what? I don't know. I think I might be. Is that enough trophies? Got a bunch of trophies here. What is that? That's a bear. That's a bear. That's a bear. A beaver? I'll put a beaver trophy up there because you know why? Here at the Dragon's Tavern, we slay so much beaver. But they're little bitty. All right, Chrysanth, I'm not too far behind you. Good luck with your Father's Day celebration. Thank you for stopping in. All right. Well, Yeah. You know, guys, I am kind of happy with this. Only kind of. But not totally happy. So, you know what I'm going to do? Let's see. We're going to go back to watercolor. No, I'm not going to scrap it and start over, Dave. No, Nomi, I'm not still live. You're just a time traveler. Let's put another fence here to kind of add a little bit more of an edge to this road here, I think. Stop with the random BS. I'm going to continue seeing stuff here that I want to add. Dude, kick is getting ridiculous. That's crazy. Yeah, no kidding, Dave. That's kind of what I'm saying. Sheesh. Hello, Eddie, the kick owner. Let's see. Oh, guys, I just realized we are 2 followers away from 70 over on Kick. If you're still watching right now and you haven't followed, please do so because that would really help us out quite a bit. Okay. You know what? I do think, however... Yeah, do what Dave says. Yeah, follow. So, I think I'm going to leave the map there. I think we're about as good as we're going to get. Yes, and I like that emote. I need to... Yeah, I like the bobs. Bobs are good. What was I going to say? Oh, in case you didn't know, a new episode of Fear of Ages Past came out on Friday. I am curious, however. I have... Well, I'll preface it by asking this. I split the most recent couple of episodes up in 3 separate sections. Over 3 episodes, 2 sessions. Would you guys like if I spliced them all together and just re-uploaded them as one long episode? Considering is one long battle. Because if I do that, it'll be like... I mean, I say if I do that. I already did it. But I want to know if is it worth uploading again to YouTube as a re-upload for the entire battle? Because after editing out most of the intros, outros, and everything, and basically it just being straight gameplay, it's like 4 hours. It's a little over 4 hours. So, well, the watch hours... See, Dave, that's the thing. Dave says need watch hours. We're actually good on watch hours. What we need is subs. Like, we have the opposite problem that Sevi and JT had. They were having trouble with watch hours. We have a ton of watch hours. Like, we could be fully monetized right now with the number of watch hours that we have. The problem is that we don't have the subs we need to get monetized. So, that being said, if you're not subscribed, please do. Let's see. Yeah, I do need a Cobra shout out. But I don't see getting invited onto Jeremy's stream anytime soon. I'm not a culture critic, you know? Like I've tried the on my own personal YouTube channel, I've tried the whole culture critique, and I just run out of stuff to say, you know? Like, I can only say so much about the same thing. And so I don't think I'd be invited onto Jeremy's channel anytime soon. Thank you, Dave. Thank you for the confidence. I appreciate that. I love the bluntness. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Holy shnikes. Boom. Ban. Oh my god. Insane. Hey, I respect it. I like the bluntness. So in that case, I think what we'll do then. Yeah, go stream this afternoon, and everybody needs to tune in. I will be at my parents' house this afternoon, so I have no signal out there, so I probably won't be able to tune in, or else I would. But yeah, who's letting Dave talk so much? That's a good question, Biggles. So I think what we'll do then, maybe I want to give the most recent episode time to breathe a little bit. And then I'll go in and I will, Dave. Thank you. I'll go in and I'll upload the full battle probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. And it's pretty interesting. I kind of developed the battle system myself using existing rules. But I think it worked out pretty well. So I'll upload the full battle probably on Tuesday or Wednesday, just so I have enough time to let, probably Tuesday more likely than anything, just because I want to make sure that there's enough space between the normal Friday episodes to actually give it time to breathe. So with that, I think I will bid you all adieu, auf Wiedersehen, Gesundheit, and God bless.